This is the story of Naomi Blake, a woman who wanted answers, walked into her pastor's office one evening, and disappeared in a way that still shakes her community years later. Her disappearance is wrapped in contradictions, missing evidence, silent witnesses, and a church that seems more interested in protecting itself than finding the truth. Tonight, we walk through Naomi's life, her final movements, the secret she uncovered, and the visitor who entered the church moments before she vanished. Naomi grew up in Southwest Atlanta. She worked at a local health clinic and spent her weekends volunteering at a community church called Morning Grace Temple. She was quiet, dependable, and deeply respected. She wasn't the type to involve herself in conflict, but her friends noticed something unusual the week before she vanished. Naomi seemed anxious. She told her sister she had discovered something about someone in the church. She didn't say who. She didn't say what. She only said she would handle it. A borrowed book is what brought Naomi to the church that night. A commentary book the pastor had lent her for a Bible study session. She left home around 6:45 p.m. She texted her sister at 7:02 p.m. "I'm going to speak with Pastor Owens. I think he knows." From that moment forward, nobody heard from her again. Church lights were left on. Doors were unlocked. Her car was still in the lot. But the pastor claimed, "I wasn't there. Naomi never came." He said he left at 6:30 p.m. But several church members saw his car still parked outside after 7 p.m. A volunteer, Sister Marla, said she saw a man in a dark hoodie enter through the side door between 7:15 and 7:20 p.m. She assumed he was there for counseling. She didn't know him. She didn't see him leave. His presence was never mentioned by Pastor Owens. Early investigators found Naomi's phone inside the church behind a stack of chairs. It had a cracked screen, and the last 6 messages on her phone had been deleted. The detectives couldn't recover them. Someone wiped them manually. A total of 6 security cameras were installed at Morning Grace Temple. All 6 malfunctioned the night Naomi disappeared. Footage from the day before, perfectly clear. Footage from the day after, perfectly clear. Only Naomi's timeline was missing. The pastor contradicted himself 3 times. First, he said he left at 6:30. Then he said he might have left close as 7. Later, he said he didn't remember seeing Naomi at all. Detectives questioned him twice. The church lawyers stopped a 3rd interview. Her notebook contained 3 cryptic entries. Call meeting. Too dangerous. Not alone in this. He thinks no one knows. No dates. No names. 2 days after her disappearance, someone used Naomi's debit card at a convenience store ATM. Cameras capture a man wearing a mask and hoodie. Same build as a mysterious visitor. He kept his head down. He withdrew exactly $200. He walked out quietly. Police considered it insufficient evidence. Members whispered that Naomi discovered misused church funds, secret payments, a hidden relationship, or something that involved more people than just the pastor. Nobody could prove anything. Nobody wanted to talk. Naomi's mother refused to let the case die. She organized search parties, media coverage, and community meetings. She believed someone in the church knew exactly what happened, and she said it publicly. The church leadership avoided her. A private investigator found shoe prints behind the church that matched Naomi's size. Beside them were larger prints, circling, then dragging. But the area had been rained on. The prints blurred, and police dismissed them. Every part of this case points toward the same conclusion. Naomi walked into the church that night. Naomi encountered someone inside. Naomi never walked back out. And somewhere between silence, fear, and power, the truth was buried. Naomi Blake's disappearance remains unsolved, but her family refuses to stop searching. Someone knows what happened. Someone saw something. Someone heard something. And one day, that secret will surface.